How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. This is going to be a really short video today because I just wanted to comment on what's happening with Robinhood. I've seen Andre Jick, I've seen Jeremy from Financial Education, now JJ Buckner all talk about Robinhood, and I want to tell you about what I'm doing with my funds in Robinhood because I am transferring it out of Robinhood. So, if you've watched my channel for a while, you know that I have a lot of my growth stocks in Robinhood. I have been building this a little bit, but mostly building my M1 finance portfolios. And I just don't feel comfortable with what Robinhood is doing and offering right now. So, if you guys don't mind, before we go any further, if you don't mind hitting the like button, I really appreciate it. I just wanted to tell you what I'm honestly doing because I want to tell you guys real time what's happening in my life and what I'm doing with my investments. So, I appreciate the like. Also, we're going to cover some other stuff that you can find in the description, but we'll just get into it here. So I have about $3,000 in Robinhood. Not a huge amount for some people. For other people, that's a lot of money. So it's all relative, but I have about $3,000, which is about a tenth of my investments in Robinhood. Now, the majority of my money is in M1 Finance right now, and the rest of it is in Fidelity. I do have a WeBull account also, but I don't have much in there. So let's take a look at Robinhood and what's been happening in the news. So there are apparently digital thieves that are hacking brokerage accounts. Robinhood users are saying that their funds are getting ripped off. There are a bunch of different articles and YouTubers talking about this. And the problem that a lot of these people have, which that first part that we just talked about happens with everyone, right? All different kinds of companies have people trying to hack in. Sometimes they lose access, or they have people that get into their accounts. That can happen anywhere. But Robinhood doesn't even have a phone number to call yet for you to talk to someone about this. That's the thing that I find hard. And a lot of the time with these newer companies, they can't afford to have dedicated service people. A lot of the time they're trying to make their app simplified enough that you don't have to actually call anyone. And I understand that from a cost cutting perspective, especially with today's day and age. A lot of people cover it on YouTube or on Google. They have articles that you can find how to buy and sell stocks and all different kinds of things. So they are trying to get by without this. And while they might add this feature in the very near future, I found some different issues with Robinhood over the last couple months. There are features that aren't updated, aren't working properly. They don't have really good incentive programs. Like WeBull often runs different incentive programs for you to help other people sign up, or M1 Finance has some different deals that they give out partway through the year for some different features. But Robinhood is pretty stagnant in that way too. Also, it's just difficult because I do like the interface. I like how it looks. I like the user interface, but that doesn't really matter in the long run that much, right? So, it's tough because we've had issues with Robinhood before. Earlier this year, it crashed multiple times on some of the biggest days of the year. They decided to do maintenance, or it just wasn't working, and a lot of people lost a lot of money that they thought that they could save. I luckily was buying around that time and not selling, so I was buying on the way down, but I can see how that would be really frustrating to a lot of people. And while I don't personally have a lot of money invested in Robinhood, I plan on this being my growth portfolio. I plan on building it over time and watching it grow. So I want to be comfortable with where my money is. Now, there are a couple different options for where I can move it going forward. I have money already in Fidelity. I don't really love the user interface. I don't love the app or anything like that, which again isn't that big a deal, but it is something that I consider. Now, I have a lot of money at M1 Finance, which I could definitely see myself moving money there. But the problem with M1 Finance for this portfolio, I think, is that it's a growth portfolio. I have companies like Workhorse, like Hyliion, like Virgin Galactic. These are companies that I might be looking at short-term buying and selling more. So with M1 Finance, I have a lot of long-term investments, but with this portfolio, about 5 to 10% of my overall portfolio are these swing stocks that I'm looking at maybe selling if there's some terrible news, like if we don't get the Workhorse contract, if we don't get the USPS contract. That's going to be horrible for the stock. I want to be able to sell whenever that happens. And while I understand that some companies, or sometimes when this kind of happens to companies, There can be issues trying to sell just in general, but I don't want to invest with M1 Finance and then have to wait a full day to sell out the stock. So that is the thing that I see as my problem while moving this to M1 Finance. So the company that I am moving it to is WeBull. So I've talked about WeBull before. If you want to move it over to M1 Finance, if you're thinking the same thing, there's a link down there below. You can sign up with M1 Finance. If you use my link, it really helps out the channel a lot. But I am transferring mine to WeBull. And the reason for this is they have extended hours trading. So I will be able to go from 4 a.m. till 9 p.m. trading stocks if I want. I already am on the platform all the time anyways, because I like the news section, I like the comment section. I can take a look at a lot of different things on the app, and I just really like the platform. I like the marketing team. I can talk to the marketing team anytime with any issues, and that's something I really appreciate and something that I really like. Now, I already understand how to use WeBull, the app, so that's another selling point. And I am talking to them right now, to the marketing team, to see if you transfer your account in there, if it will give you that 2 stock bonus. And I will tell you as soon as I know in the comment section. But if you're interested in doing this, you can sign up with your $100 initial deposit, get 2 free stocks, and then you can transfer this or your portfolio into this account at a later date. So I am in the process of transferring my account over. Again, just $3,000, but I think this will be really nice to have those extended hours trading. It's obviously all free. Webull doesn't charge anything to buy and sell stocks. And it has a lot of the nice tracking that I like to use, that I use all the time on the app already. So it'll be nice to have it all in one spot. So I hope you guys appreciate this. Hopefully you got something from this. It was a short video, but I think it's definitely worth considering moving your money if you're worried about this, what's going on with Robinhood. And I am curious what your favorite investing app is. I've used Vanguard initially, then I moved to M1 Finance and Fidelity. I've used a lot of different apps, but I want to hear what your favorite is and why. I think they all offer their own perks and the different benefits that they offer, from M1 Finance offering some kinds of loans to WeBull offering all these different promotions and really extended hours. I think they all have their place, but I'd be really curious what your favorite app is and why. I know other people like these little apps like Acorns and Stash, so definitely let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, let me know down below. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Again, thanks for hitting the like button, and there are those links down below if you want to transfer your account anywhere else. Thank you guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye.